apologize for that, we didn't mean to walk through.
Would you like us to do it? Right.
Sorry again.
No problem, Judge. So, I just wanna make sure I'm looking at the right document here. Or either one of these, this should be the one that's, the one that's sideways should be your final one. Get on the right page here. Right here. This was the only change we made. We put in a $60,000 unexpended balance, which dropped the levy down. We
Would you
had
like,
to
do you
put
have
any
one of these yet?
unexpended
Would you
balance
like
there
one?
because we had
I
got
left
the
it.
bill for the
Okay,
grid
you
and
do.
the hauling.
That's all right.
So we kind of up in the air as to how much was gonna be left.
Just wondering. He should have one, shouldn't he? I just asked Darren if he got one piece.
You didn't give Darren one?
I just got it.
Oh, you're getting no money, Darren.
Oh, well, I guess I haven't gotten that.
That's
That's
the
unexpended. Okay.
highest.
Okay.
That's what, they didn't even know we could afford. They're doing all kinds of things. I thought they had it established. There is in the contract, but when we pay them, we only pay them at
Should this number,
the.
this thing,
They
is the
did it,
fire district
but they never really played it.
number here?
It's kind of what happened.
It should match. Should be this one right here. Okay, now that the train is derailed and gone off a cliff, where are we at? Somebody made a motion, Tom made the motion to
Made the motion, yeah.
approve the final budget. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Alright, now, moving on. We're gonna be here another hour, yeah. Committee reports, highway machinery. Darren, Al, anybody?
Hamden Hills a road again.
That's probably making the neighbors real happy, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty happy. We've reclaimed it, reprofiled it, gravelled it halfway up, and then we ran out of gravel. Then they're gonna be crushing more here in a week, so we'll see if the weather holds. If not, it'll stay that reprofiled road from the second half up till spring, when we can do it.
Yeah, hopefully the weather holds off for a little while longer so we can get that done too.
The lower half though is gravelled and sprayed with calcium to bind it.
That was hit hard.
Yeah. I definitely like the approach off of Route 10 now, a
Yeah,
lot better.
it's a perfect opportunity to do
Yeah,
that.
it was a good time to correct that.
I actually met with DOT and they're gonna come in about 60 feet also when they redo the bridge
The bridge.
and the road, so our approach will actually be blacktop, and they're gonna put a culvert in across it too on the bottom, so it'll be even better.
And they're still planning on doing the bridge next year.
They are, that's what they said, yep.
That was the last, I talked to the one girl at DOT about. They're planning on keeping it pretty much 2 lanes wide other than one little stretch that we
Yeah.
have to do 1 lane with a traffic signal. They said that would be a couple weeks.
Yep. That's excuse me, that's what they told me too.
Yeah.
Also, I got an email from NYSEG and said we should have a check by the end of the week or into early next week.
Okay,
And then to send the release form
yeah,
once we receive it.
yeah. Actually, I've got the release form somewhere in this monster stack, so,
Okay.
yeah, let me know when you get the check.
Yep.
take care of that.
Then
That'll
we're
be
just
good.
waiting on ABB for
Yeah,
theirs,
we might be waiting now for
Right.
that.
but at least that's a smaller one out of it.
Yeah, yeah. ABB got themselves in a little bit of a bind with, Army Corps. They-
No, my problem.
They filled in some wetlands up on top of Hampton Hill they shouldn't have touched and got caught, and the Army Corps is basically told them they're gonna reclaim the wetlands.
Doesn't matter.
So, they're gonna be working up there for a little while yet, I think.
Working and paying us are two different things.
We're hopeful. The only thing I think we've got going for us is it was Power Authority money. That 40,000 that was given to them was to be forwarded to us to fix the road. So I think the Power Authority may twist their arm to make sure it gets to us. But we did get the check from the Power Authority, so that helped tremendously for getting work started.
Mhm.
You know, get the road drivable for winter at least. Anything else on highway machinery?
Can't believe so, no?
How did we make out with our wing and plow?
Plow and Winger ordered, they sent a pre-invoice. They won't actually send an invoice until they're off their property, but it counts as an invoice,
Okay.
so,
What's the right numbers on the invoice?
yeah.
Pretty good of them to hold that for us that long.
Was I asked him again if they still had any, he got looking through his computer and said, yeah, I had one saved for you for quite a while.
2 years?
I was surprised it was still there. The wing, he said he had to steal for us, but we got them both.
Not steal. Acquire elsewhere.
Just saying what he said.
Alright.
You must have deleted that email from the other vendor. Oops.
Alright, health and youth, anything back?
We are planning to set up the ice skating rink once Tom takes down the volleyball.
I'm taking down the volleyball net on Thursday.
So sometime after Thursday, we're going to do that.
And I was gonna scoop up the kitty litter.
And Al's doing this.
No.
And
And you one of those rock raiders for the Bobcat.
we also were hosts for the basketball open gym at the high school last year, and people really loved that, so that's likely to start up in December.
Okay.
Weekend, that's on weekends, Saturday, or Sunday morning. Actually, Sunday afternoon.
Okay, economic development, shared services.
The meeting, we are basically working on a couple of different things going on right now. We're just not ready to present everything to the board. But hopefully here before too long, we'll have some exciting news and some things to bring forward and present to the board. So
Alright,
we're working away.
recreation,
Yeah, I can report that, at this moment, or very shortly at this moment, we have finalized pretty much everything with the pool, and, it will be moving forward to the health department. We've been in contact with our friend at Parks and Rec, and, we will be, they're all on, ready for everything to come to them, so the submission is going to both health, department and Parks and Rec at the same time. So our time frame right now is to be going out to bid, if everything moves through the Parks, or the, health department, and we don't have any glitches, we're hoping to be bidding in February to March. So, and then we will be starting construction if the bids come in, where we can do it, so.
personnel, anything, Tom?
Nothing on personnel this month.
Okay, anything on building?
I'll be doing some weatherproofing with some, the air conditioning units here
Okay.
next week.
Would you remember my room too? Would you remember my room too, the reason being the smoke from that wood stove across the way, the smoke comes in around that at night when I'm working, it's really bad sometimes.
Okay.
If you can do anything with it, I don't know.
Yeah.
The-
Yours?
The smoke too.
I'm gonna take a bunch of gum and just stick it in the holes.
You get nothing.
Thank you.
Zero full.
Well, it's been pretty bright though.
IT, anything,
No report.
code enforcement?
Dale's been doing a lot of inspections at the Delhi Rehabilitation Center, and a lot of concrete's been poured. I'm sure everybody can see it from the road. It's quite a spectacular
Quick project.
edifice right now. It looks really great.
Yep,
They're doing a lot of
Amazing.
expansion at Saputo for the new towers, so that's why a lot of concrete trucks have been heading that way. And
this is Saputo and
Those are the big-
Domo are both talking about expanding.
Domo's looking at a larger expansion too for a second floor with the drying racks and, doing some office renovations. So the industries are moving right along, which is wonderful.
And the nursing home is still, at this point, on schedule to open in May.
Yep, they resolved their electrical issues in the first wing, and so all those repairs have been done. And it looks,
It's looking good.
I can't wait to go up there and, bring everybody up there. It's amazing.
Yeah, when they get a little closer to completion, I think the board ought to take a little field trip down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought,
Yeah, it's quite impressive what they're doing
Road trip,
down there.
That reminds me, I went on the open house. Did anybody else go to the open house of Sports Field?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was impressive also.
Very
It just made me feel really,
Yeah,
Thankful
I think
that
we
they
bought
invested.
the breaker that runs one of those machines down there
With our-
maybe,
with
with the
our
grant money we
grant
got,
money, yeah.
but, yeah, they
Yeah,
got some
it's-
pretty phenomenal equipment down there and really, really impressive setup.
Yeah,
I'm glad they invested here. I'm glad that we helped them.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
glad we were able to keep them here.
yeah.
All right, codes monthly report.
Make a motion that we accept the monthly report for October.
All right, is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I noticed it's also in the clerk's report that we've got like a grant coming in for building permits. Does anybody know what they were? Like what kind of building permits these are? 8 of them. Just seemed like a good number for,
There were some small decks. and
These,
so
yeah,
forth.
these were some smaller ones. Saputo's was a bigger one.
This isn't a reflection of the new home that's on Betsville.
Alright. No, that'll show up in the. Yeah, that'll
That'll
show
be
up
in the-
next month.
Right,
That was a
last,
significant permit.
that was last week.
Yeah.
It's on my big motion.
Excuse me?
Your motion was in here.
Yeah.
I think that was what I think was in there. Codes.
But no, the new fee schedule is definitely,
helping
you know, keep, that part pretty much self-financed so far. We've been lucky with some big projects that have helped too. Okay, next report, Justice Court report.
make a motion to accept it.
Is there a second?
Sure.
All in favor?
Aye.
Clerk's monthly report. I didn't forget you this time. Is there a motion to accept the clerk's report?
So moved. I'll second.
So Tom first?
Yep, Tom first. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, supervisor's report. Got 2 of them. We got September and October. Is there a motion to accept the September supervisor's report? I think everybody got to see it, because we actually were using that at the budget workshop. It just didn't get here in time to do it at the last board meeting.
No, you
I
got it
have
a day
October.
later, I think.
Day later, yeah, it was like the next day.
I only have one so far.
You have October in your box. but, September you had while you were working on the
Yeah,
budget, that
September
came
you
in
had
right
when we
after
did
the
the
last
budget.
meeting.
Oh, okay.
You've had it for a month.
There's October.
There it is.
Which one were you asking about?
Okay, so September.
No, that's September too.
Oh,
yes.
Motion to accept, do you wanna do them both at once, or?
Yeah, we can do it separate. Motion to accept September,
Sure.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
And I will make a motion to accept the October.
okay, is there a second?
Second.
Matt, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. County report. Well, a couple things. I did talk to, Dennis Valente, because Davenport worked on a road use agreement, and he was kind enough to forward what they adopted here. So, I will, have Elsa make copies for everybody so you can look it over. The only downside of it is basically they hire an engineer to do
An evaluation
the evaluations
afterwards.
before and after, when they determine what roads are gonna be affected.
So they have,
So I mean, there is an expense of engineering, but, there also will be a lot less conflict over how much damage was actually done too, so.
is there any way that the engineering fees could be covered in the renovation project of the roads, so that we aren't,
Possibly. We can run that past the attorneys and see if there's a way
because without that
of, yeah.
use, we wouldn't need that. The fee shouldn't be passed on to the people.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember if they had a fee schedule here or anything. I don't remember that, but I've just kinda skimmed it quick, so.
Has Wayne had a chance to look at this same proposal?
I don't think Wayne has looked at this. I asked Wayne if he had worked with Dennis on this, and he said no, Davenport had kinda taken it on themselves. I think Young and Summer and,
County planning?
no, an engineering firm basically drafted it up. And I can't remember who the engineer was. It's in here somewhere.
To start.
But, like I said, we'll get copies in everybody's box so you can start looking at it and see what, how we wanna proceed. And hopefully not get into the mess we had with the Indian Hill project.
No.
The other end of the county stuff is the budget. Finally was printed yesterday. I took a quick glance at a couple of parts of it. It looks like it's gonna be about a 1.8275% increase. So we won't make the cap, but
Well, what's the cap,
the cap is 0.66, I believe, this year. Which I was quite impressed that they could get it down to 1.82, given the fact that we had to take back 911, because that is an expensive thing to do, so.
Has there been any, I mean, I know a lot of money has been saved within the social services program, am I right about that?
There's, there's been, I think this year's budget was down again, last year's budget was down, I think probably there's been about I'm guessing about a $2 million reduction in
So
the
that
social
sounds
service.
awesome, and I'm glad it's happening, I'm just wondering, has anybody had anything negative to say about it? Not trying to be devil's advocate,
There've been some issues.
but, because of cost cutting.
Yeah, in fact, I got a call today about a building that, social services wants to use for something different, which will force out a group that's been in there for quite a while, and they kinda got sprung on as a surprise. So, I think we gotta, everybody wanted to cut the waste, but you gotta kinda make sure you don't,
Throw out the baby with the
throw out the
bathwater.
baby with the bathwater, yeah. And while we were on the 911, that transferred over October 24th, I believe.
24th or 25th.
And knock on wood, it has been going quite well. We've had, very few minor little glitches, but, one poor person, their second call was a drug overdose, so they got thrown into the mix right off the bat. Then we had that nice driving snowstorm there that had cars off the road everywhere, so they got a lot of calls in a hurry, and
Managed.
they're kind of just reviewing everything, see if there's anything they can improve, but it's going fairly smooth for brand new dispatchers and everything else. It's working quite well right now, so hopefully it will continue. Well,
Just a question before you go to the next abstract. That piece of pavement that was damaged on Holmes Hollow, was that repaired or just called back by your crew?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no billing to NICEAG on that?
Not for a cold patch. If we were gonna go over it with oil and stone, there would be, but that was kinda a little bit of a leverage use to get them going on the Hampton Hill thing.
Okay.
Was there any further discussion in regards to the salt issue we talked about before?
yeah, it's being kicked around, who's going to bring up the idea? Nobody wants to bring it up. You asked one person and they think the committee should bring it up, and the committee thinks the board should bring it up, and so.
Well, I'll bring it
it's
up.
kinda-
I don't have a problem with who brings it up.
You
I
can come to the
just-
budget public hearing
I
and bring it
will,
up.
I will, because I just think it's something that needs to be addressed, and batting it back and forth. We're not talking a whole lot of money, and.
I think Wayne said it averages about $13,000 a year.
Yeah, and I don't even think it's that
What's
much.
used.
The village-
That was the average. We have years that,
How do they know? I mean, we're paying the village for what they do for us, and so, 13,000, big deal. That the village should, they have our salt shed, and
that's the issue I think that's kinda getting
That's
lost
the
in the
big
shuffle.
thing.
Yeah, and
Delhi gave the county their
Absolutely.
money for a salt shed.
and we were supposed to be able to get salt whenever we needed it, by giving them that salt shed. So we wanna give our salt to the village of Delhi, so we don't have to pay them for salt. It's real simple, and I don't think it needs to be a badminton game. I think it needs to be decided by somebody,
To be
you know,
done,
and just be done.
not to be brought up year after year.
No, it needs to get done, over. It's called shared services. And I think the county needs to get on board, because they don't do enough of it. So,
And I've been pushing on Wayne, and Wayne took it to the committee, and the committee,
who's the chairman of that committee now?
Sam Rowe would be chairman
Sam's
of the
still
Public
chairman?
Works. Yeah.
Okay, well, I know who to call. Okay,
Any pressure we can put on is
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yep.
I'm rattling the cage, but
okay.
the cage is pretty big.
We'll do some more rattling.
Yep, we'll keep bugging them. Any other questions on county business? If not, we'll move on to abstracts. We've got, accounts A through DB, vouchers number 457 through 505, totaling $161,891.56. And trust and agency vouchers number 510 through 512, totaling $75,009.82. Is there a motion to pay the abstract?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any other business?
I would just like to remind everybody that November 11th, this Friday, is Veterans Day, and as a veteran, I hope that everybody will come out and, in the courthouse square at 11 o'clock, there'll be a veteran service, and also on November 10th, Delaware Academy is again this year having a very nice presentation for veterans. I attended it last year and may not be able to attend it this year, but I can tell you, if you have the time, and whether you're a veteran or not, if you go up and see what these kids do and the way they put this program on, it is very, very well done. So I would like to personally, as a veteran, take a moment to thank Delaware Academy and everyone who participates in that service, because it's very well done.
Yep.
So remember your veterans, turn on your green light, and come on out on Friday. Thanks.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn,
So moved.
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Now we gotta do is hope we get our grant there.
It's sitting there.
What?
You're lucky, I don't even come
We
in my
better go
head.
watch the election, make sure we
Definitely.
elect it.
Definitely needs that. Yeah, man, you're right about that.